Hello everyone, this is Mohammed from Python Ninja YouTube channel, and today we will learn together a new Python collection data structure which is set. Let us recap what is the collection in Python. A collection data structure is a single variable that is held to store multiple variables or items, okay? And we describe that in list data structure and in table, okay? A set is 1D or 2D collection, meaning that we can have set of set, okay, that is surrounded by curly brackets, okay. Remember that the curly brackets, which is this one, is used to initiate a set, or it is also used to initiate a dictionary, okay. We will also introduce dictionary in next tutorials, but in the next one we will practice some exercises. Okay, let's go back to the set. A set or sets are helpful when we work with constants. Okay, like we have unique values, okay, that is not repeatable, or we don't have duplication for these values, such as a set of colors, for example, because each color is unique, okay. So, or ununique measurement. So the set is usually used with constant, okay, with something that is not repeatable, or or not duplicated, okay, in the collection. A set also or sets are useful when we work with data where the order or frequency of the value doesn't matter. So as we introduced before in the table and in the list data structure, that a sequence is an iterable plus order, meaning that I can access this iterable based on the memory index. Okay, this is the characteristic of a sequence. The set or a set is not classified as a sequence because it doesn't contain any order or indexing. Okay, so I cannot access any item in a list using the indexing operator, for example. So we have to remember what is the difference between list, tuple, and set now. Now set is an iterable, but it's not ordered. It doesn't respect the order or where the item is located. It's like a basket market. When you go to a market and you have like a basket at your hand, you buy like an item from anything, and you put them on top of each other. So no mean of ordering these items when you are like inserting them inside this basket. There are also many characteristics. We say that it's all useful. Sets are useful when we work with constants. Also, it doesn't respect the order, and there are specific characteristics listed as follows. It can be initiated by using non-empty double curly brackets, which is this is one, this is two. Okay, non-empty meaning that if I have, for example, this variable, okay, if I only keep it empty, this will be a dictionary, not a set. A dictionary is a different data structure or collection in Python. We will describe this later. Let us print the type of this variable. Okay, we will see it's a dictionary. Okay, dict the meaning it is a dictionary. But if I add, for example, apple, for example, here, the type will be changed to set. Okay, so it shouldn't be empty. Otherwise, the Python will, or the Python will recognize it as a dictionary. So please don't initiate an empty set. It will be dictionary. It can hold much different data type. We introduced the concept of heterogeneous items when we have like string, integer, float, boolean, true, false. Also, another characteristic lies in that elements inside a set are unordered elements, meaning that we cannot access any item using the index. Indexing is not allowed at all okay, or in the other word, it's not scriptable, okay. Also, here we have a set doesn't allow the duplication, okay. A set doesn't allow the duplication, meaning that I can insert duplicated element in a set, but when I print it, the actual one will not be duplicated. I will give you example about what I mean here. A set also is immutable, meaning that I can add and remove. A set is similar to a list when we can append, okay, or insert, but it's not similar to it's not like tuple. Tuple is immutable. We are not allowed to do assignment to a tuple, but we are allowed here, and it is faster than sets are faster than lists. And we said we also noticed that a tuple also is faster than a list. Okay, now let us initiate the same example we used before. We have fruits, and we want to insert the fruits inside the set. Okay, we have this cherry, we have this apple. Okay, sorry, we have this apple. We have let us do the same format using double, not single quotation. We want to add also watermelon. Okay, we want to also add banana. Okay, I want to also add coconut. Okay, and I want to add double quotation for string purpose, and I want to add another banana. Well, if you want to banana, okay, if you want to add duplicated element in a set, okay, in the operation it will not include the duplicated element. It contains unique value, meaning that let us print this fruit. Okay, we will see we have cherry, we have banana, we have coconut, we have melon, a watermelon, we have an apple. Okay, we don't have two banana. Okay, as I said, list doesn't allow the duplication. Okay, so you can add as many as you want banana, but inside the set Python see the unique values, which is like this. Okay, as the operation we as an operation or an initial operation we can do with a set. Let us discover what method inside the set. Okay, let's print dir for this variable of this list set variable, and again these are called special method or special attributes. We will describe them in details when we go to the object-oriented programming, and usually at the tail we can find of this list, we can find the method that we want to use when we do operation here, like pop, remove, symmetric difference, update, union. All of these methods we want to use, or I can use, for example, instead of dir I can use help. Okay, and it will give me more information about the methods, or I can use like fruits dot, for example, dot pop, okay, itself. I can print a like for one method. I want to can see how can I apply this in this method in my work. Okay. Also, there are some operations as list and table. We can see we can count or we have unique count of a set. Okay, I can use len, which will give me the length. Let us count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it gives me 5 because it doesn't respect the duplication. It only counts the unique values. It only gives you the unique values. Keep it in mind. Okay, another useful operation we can do with a set is to do like Boolean check. What we did, for example, in a list or in a tuple, similar to what I will do now. For example, I want to check if a specific fruit, for example, cherry. Okay, let us associate cherry in fruit. Okay, I can ask if it will be true. But if I want to, for example, ask like pineapple, okay, pineapple is not exist in the set, so it will return me false. I can add also orange. Let us see. Okay, this fruit dot add. So add is a method. Okay, it allows us, when I say method, it's like function, but it's in like included in a class. Okay, and because it is in a class, we call it method. Okay, later we will describe functions in Python, then we will go to describe object oriented, and you will realize the difference between the function, the methods. Both does the same, but the function usually we give the name or brand for the function, which is outside the object-oriented programming or the class. Okay, and outside is specifically the behavior class, not the data class, because it's different. Different. We will describe that also later. But this is a method. We call it a method because we use it from the safety class, which is built in Python. So let us to add orange. Okay, and I want to bring to see this list contain or not, or does contain, it contain orange, and it add this in the at the beginning. Well, at the beginning, at the end, a set doesn't like consider the indexing. It's not a matter. Okay, now I can also use remove. I want to remove. I love all of these fruits, so let us remove cherry because I love orange. Okay, okay, we have now a new set without. Okay, this cherry. I can use, for example, discard. Discard. We can use the discard method to remove an element from a set, and if this element doesn't, if that element doesn't exist, there is no error message will arise. What exactly or literally I mean? Suppose that I want to remove. We have pineapple here. No, I want to remove pineapple. What we will see, we will notice an error or key error. Okay, that will raise. Later you will be confident of this error when we handle like error and exception in Python. We will introduce that these types of error. Now, if I remove a non-exist fruit or item in a set, then an error message. For example, if you have like code comprises many lines. Suppose here we have multiple lines, and in between we have a set. We do some operations, then we continue the code. Then we will face an error, and the program will be, or the program execution will be interrupted. Will not continue to the other lines because we remove something does not exist. But in this case, if I want to show remove method, if you uncertain of the item inside a list, if it exists or not, don't use it. You can use a method is called discard. Okay, discard will not return you an error. Okay, so we use discard. We discard pineapple, but pineapple does not exist in this set. Okay, so be careful when you use remove or when we use or when you use discard. Now, because a set is an iterable but not ordered, we can loop in it because it is iterable. For example, let's see how can I loop in a set for fruit. Okay, any fruit I want to print a fruit. Okay, and I want to print in the same line, so I will use keyword end, and I will give space between now, and I can use dash for our hyphen to separate them. I can add star, whatever you want. Go to print statement and practice more. In list data structure, we introduce .bob methods. For example, this .bob is a method also in a set. But what this bob method is able to do with a list, it goes to the last item in the list and it removes it. But here, when we use bob, it go to the first item. Okay, see the difference between bob and list and bob and set. And set, it removes the first item. Okay, and we can remove the first element of a set. Okay, we use this .bob method, and we have now banana. Okay, it is exist. We have watermelon. So we notice that here when I print this list, this set, it's supposed not, it shouldn't contain cherry. However, cherry is located in the first item. But I told you Bob remove the first element. Okay, that's correct, because this is not the set itself. Let's print the set itself to see. Okay, print fruits. You will see now this is the actual set. It takes the item from this syntax of this line, and when we print it randomly. It doesn't respect the order. Within that, it doesn't respect this. Actually, the first item should be print the first one. No, it pick the items and randomly print them, meaning that if I do another run here, banana will be the first one. If I do the third run, then cherry will be. And out of this set, it removes the first item from the printed set. Okay, by this we can initiate a set. It's okay, add whatever you want, even you add duplicated value as banana or item as banana, but this is not the actual. Python would return in the print statement the actual set that Python can see, and from this actual set, the Bob method drop the first item from this set. Okay, be careful and like more focus about this issue. We can like clear all item using a clear method. Sorry, not copy, clear. Okay, and let us print the fruits again, and we will notice that the set is empty because we cleared all of this. Also, a set or a list can be converted into a set by using set function. What does that mean? I mean that we, for example, set num is no, not set list. Num will equal, for example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, I can like say set num, which will equal set of list num, and will print the set, and then I print it, it will be converted to a set. Okay, now I can add, for example, 50, again 10, I can add 100. Okay, now what is the exact implementation of this is that if I have a list, okay, for example, of multiple numbers, I want to know how many unique numbers in this list. The usual way is to convert it to a set and just use the length of this set, and it will be printed. We have 7 unique values, non-redundant, okay, non-duplicated values. It will be 7. Okay, so this 50 and 50 will be counted 1. Okay, so this is one of the useful implementation of a set when we have a list of redundant number and we want to do filtering, or you know what, or how many number or how many unique number. Okay, same here for the set. For example, I can say my name is Mohammed. Okay, okay, I can this string remove it or let's convert it to a set. First of all, let's print the length of my name, and my name length, it will be 16 character, and I want to add I like this. I intentionally added this AAU because when I convert this set into and when I convert this list into a set, it will count the unique numbers. For example, I can say set name equal set of this name, and I want to print this set name. Okay, it will be like the unique letters. Okay, containing even this space, which is like still the last one. And as if I do another run, this set will be shuffled, will not be the same. And if I use the len method, then okay, I can count in this string variable. I have 15 unique letters because it counts any duplicated letters as one. Okay. Again, remember, when you initiate a set, okay, for example, you don't leave it empty, otherwise it will be a dictionary. Okay, so you have to insert whatever you want to insert inside a list. In a list also there are some usual operations. For example, I want to see, this is the prime. Let us to have some numbers, prime nums, which will be a set will contain 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, I want to have even nums, and this even nums will be I will consider 0 with them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, for example. I want to add also odd nums. Okay, odd nums will be like this: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay, these are sets of numbers. What the meaning of the union? In mathematics, there is a concept, it's called union. The union between two collections or two sets combines elements from both sets without duplication. Okay? For example, let us to see U set, mean the union set, it will be odd numbers, okay? And we'll take the union between the odd number and the even number. Between odd and even numbers, okay, and we'll print the two set, okay, then we will see it combine all numbers without any duplications, okay. And I can for example add the intersection between the prime numbers, okay, then it will only contain what is the unique numbers between the odd and the prime number. Okay, so the first thing or the first method here for this mathematics operation, we have union. The union give me the unique numbers between two sets, okay, without duplication. It contains all numbers in both sets but without duplication. The intersection gives the elements that are only shared between both, okay. Let us discover that. Instead of in union, I will use intersection. Intersection, it seeks for the number that exist in the odd numbers, which is this, okay, and the prime number, which is this. Which number is 3 is located here and here. Okay, 5 the same. Okay, so there's difference between union and intersection. Union gives you all number at both sets but without duplication, which is one of the characteristics of the set. And intersection gives you only joint number, the number that exist in both sets. Okay, we can also have difference. Difference is a method that is used in a set data structure to see where the difference between two sets. For example, the difference return all elements from the first set that are not repeated in the second set. Okay, for example, we have odd number, which is this list, and we have the prime number. One is not exist in the first set, but does not exist in the second set. Be attention. If I switch here, for example, this is the prime numbers, and let us see prime with the prime will see nothing, that is the default, and I want to add the odd numbers. And for the odd number, the difference usually look for the first set it used. Okay, for example, it can consider the prime number first. It look if this number exit in the another set. Okay, it doesn't exit, I take it. If it exit, I will pass it. I will in for loop we use the continue here. Okay, to just override or not to do nothing. So we have union. Again, union give you both numbers from numbers or items from both sets without duplication. Intersection give you the joint or the number that is appeared in both sets. You have difference. It gives you the first the items or number from the first set that doesn't exist in the second set. Okay, we can have symmetric difference, which retain all elements from the set A and set E and set B that is not located. For example, we have symmetric difference. What this symmetric difference does? It goes for this prime numbers, and it will return all numbers that doesn't exist here. Then it will return the process. It will reverse the process. It go for odd numbers and return you all numbers that doesn't exist here. And we will see here a new set. This set are the number that when we consider the prime numbers with respect to odd number, or odd number with respect to prime numbers. Okay, the first set. Okay, it seek for the items that doesn't exist in the second set, which is odd. Okay, and it also add reversely from odd number that doesn't exist in the prime numbers. Okay, this is for the symmetric reference. I can also add element from one set to another set without duplication. How can we do that? I have prime number and I have even numbers. Okay, and I can do, for example, why to use it? Let us use this underscore just to keep it as it. I want to use not like this. I want to use the prime number. I want to update the element from this dot update. Okay, from even number. Okay, and I want to print this. Okay, underscore. If I want to sorry, this method is applied in space, meaning that this method is applied in a place. In a place, meaning that I cannot do variable assignment. So I have to do prime numbers like this, because now prime number has been updated with even number. Okay, and we can notice no duplication. Again, it's the characteristic of the set. So take care when you use update, it updates the items without duplication, and it's applied in place. So we cannot do like what we did in symmetric difference and symmetric update. We can do also update in the intersection update. Okay, where the items that intersect or located in the post it, and we can update them. So this will only update you with the intersection. For example, I take the prime numbers and I take the even numbers. Okay, and only two here is the intersection, is which means that repeated in both sets, and we will see that two will return to us. Or I can use difference update. Okay, what is the thing that exists in the first one but does not exist in the second one? Okay, I have also a symmetric update. So I updated this prime number, not the difference, but I want to update it with a difference update. Sorry, difference update. Okay. Now I updated with all element in the prime set that that doesn't exist in the even, which is 2, will exclude it, and all reminder variable items of this one. Okay, of the I can also do symmetric difference update. Symmetric difference update. Symmetric difference update a set with the element from the prime number, okay, and a set of even number but not in both. Okay, so we have symmetric difference. Okay, symmetric difference, we said that element from the set prime number and set of even number, then it also considered vice versa, even number with respect to prime number, and it takes them and update the new set with this one. Okay, also I have some description, like let us to see here, for example, nums underscore equal, for example, 2 3 4 2, okay, and 3 and 5. I can ask this question, okay, a print for example in this set, okay, dot is subset, okay, of a prime number, like this. It will be yes if a set if items in a set contain all items contains if a set contains in the other set, then this set is a subset from the set that contain all numbers. This is the subset set. But if I ask is superset, okay, is superset, it will be not, okay, false. But this prime number, okay, is a superset of nums, because it like this is superset because it contains the item in the next in the small one. Again, if the items of a set all contained in another set, then this item, this nums underscore, is a subset of this. But this prime number is a superset of this num underscore. Okay, I hope that's that is fine. And can I ask this question, nums, okay, and I will take prime numbers here. Can I say like this, is this joint? Let us, it will be false. Why it's false? Because it is a subset. Meaning, if I use 20 here, then it will be false. If I use 30, it will be false. If I use 50, it will be true. Why? A set, okay, which is num underscore this one, is disjoint if all element of this set doesn't located in the superset. So 20, 30, 50 are not located in the top set. So this is disjoint. So please remember the difference between union, intersection, difference, update, intersection, update, symmetric difference, update, is a superset, is a subset, is disjoint. All of these things are important and only comes with the set. Okay, pay attention for that. We can copy a set. For example, I can copy this one like this prime numbers underscore copy. I can use it by using the normal assignment, but by like this. This is not usually practice. Okay, by simple assignment, consider that if I update this one and update this set, then the prime number copy will be updated. I can use this method .copy, which more secure. If I update the first set, it will not the new set will not be updated if I use .copy method. Please, this is similar to what I described in tuple and in list. For time purpose, maybe I will not continue for all copy method, or I can do like this. Only I can use set, okay, of this prime numbers, okay, and it will be copied now, okay. And now we copy this prime numbers, copy, and yes, it's copied now. And if I update this one, for example, let's update prime, prime numbers, okay, dot update. I want to update or not update, dot add. I want to add, for example, 11, and 11 is exist in the prime number. Let us yeah, this is a set of prime numbers. Will be, it should not be, well, it's exit, sorry, 11 is exit. But if I use, for example, 110, this 110 is not exit in the new set or in the copied set. So dot copy and set. This is similar when we use when we introduce for list and for tuple. When you use like list here or tuple, it gives you actual copy. The last thing I want to shed the light on, which is the frozen set, okay. Often there is a need to keep a set, for example, frozen. No one should touch this. For example, if you work with constant, nobody shall change or must be able to change this. For example, this set, okay. So we have frozen set, okay, is defined like this way. Okay, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, this is the frozen set. And in the frozen set, we use a frozen set, meaning that you shouldn't be able to change the content. If I want to add for this set, okay, let us print this set one. It is a set, okay, it's a frozen set, okay. But if I want to, for example, add anything to this frozen set as what I did, then it will not work, okay. I do not need to use immutable. I will use, for example, this one. Then it will give you an attribute error. A frozen set object has no attribute add. So in practice, sometimes you want to keep your constants frozen. Okay, so that's for today's tutorial, guys. Please subscribe, and in the next tutorial we will shed the light on some exercises regarding the collection data structure in Python, comprises list, tuple, and